It's time now for our first Muletrain news program of 2019, brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant on this Wednesday, January the 2nd, 2019. Funeral service for Gerald Wayne Pruitt, 80 of Muleshoe, is scheduled for 2 o'clock this afternoon, Wednesday, January the 2nd, 2019, at the First United Methodist Church here in Muleshoe, with Dr. Stacy Connor of Muleshoe officiating. Burial will be in the Muleshoe Memorial Park. Gerald died on Saturday, December the 29th in Muleshoe. He was born August 11th, 1938 in Bailey County to William Charles and Helen Irene Sanders Pruitt. He married Augeline Carroll in Muleshoe on August 30th, 1957. Gerald served in the New Mexico National Guard from 1955 until 1968 as a master sergeant. He worked for the Bailey County Electric as a serviceman and retired after 45 years. Gerald was a member of the Senior Citizens Center in Muleshoe and was a proud supporter of the Muleshoe Mules. He was a member of the First Baptist Church and is preceded in death by his parents, a sister, Carolyn Gross, and 4 brothers, William Pruitt, Otis, Jasper, and Jimmy Pruitt. Gerald is survived by his wife, Augeline, his son, David Pruitt, and his wife, Sherry of Phoenix, a daughter, Vanna Jones, and her husband, Michael of Nashville, Tennessee, a sister, Mary Byford of Odessa, and 2 brothers, Carol Pruitt of Odessa and Howard Pruitt of Gretna, Louisiana. 2 grandchildren, Kendra Pruitt and Brenna Jones, and 2 great-grandchildren, Kennelly and Jet, also survive Gerald. The family suggests memorials be sent to the Oneida Wagner Senior Center, P.O. Box 292, Muleshoe, Texas 79347. Online condolences can be made at www.ellisfuneralhomes.com. And repeating, funeral service for Gerald Wayne Pruitt, 80 of Muleshoe, is set for 2 o'clock this afternoon, Wednesday, January the 2nd, at the First United Methodist Church here in Muleshoe, with Dr. Stacy Connor officiating. Burial will be in the Muleshoe Memorial Park. Of course, they're having that funeral service at the Methodist Church because they're doing remodeling in the sanctuary at the First Baptist Church all this week. Please keep the Pruitt family on your prayer list today. Funeral service for Elisa Martinez, 47 of Lubbock, is scheduled for 11 o'clock Thursday morning, January the 3rd, at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church here in Muleshoe, with Father Herberto Mercado of Muleshoe officiating. Rosary will be said at 7 o'clock this evening, Wednesday, January the 2nd, at the Ellis Funeral Home Chapel here in Muleshoe. Elisa died on Monday, December the 31st, 2018 in Lubbock. She was born February 22nd, 1971, in Muleshoe to Reynaldo and Aurora Fuentes Martinez. Elisa graduated from Muleshoe High School. She's an avid San Francisco 49ers fan, enjoyed movies, loved Tweety Bird, and her favorite color was purple. She is preceded in death by her father, Reynaldo. Elisa is survived by her mother, Aurora Martinez of San Antonio, 5 sisters, Anna Lopez and her husband, Robert of Muleshoe, Minerva Mace of San Antonio, Diana Rodriguez and her husband Ricky of Lubbock, Brandy Michelle Bunrostro of Muleshoe, Minerva Anna Salcido and her husband Joel of San Antonio, her 2 brothers Reynaldo Martinez Jr. of Lubbock and Reynaldo Martinez III, and his wife Lilia of Lubbock, and her longtime companion Robert Benavides, and many nieces and nephews. Online condolences can be made at www.ellisfuneralhomes.com. And repeating, funeral service for Elisa Martinez, 47 of Lubbock, is scheduled for 11 o'clock Thursday morning, January the 3rd, at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church here in Muleshoe, with Father Herberto Mercado officiating. Rosary will be 7 o'clock this evening, Wednesday, January 2nd, at the Ellis Funeral Home here in Muleshoe. Please keep the family, the Martinez family, on your prayer list today. Well, it's time for our winter weather forecast, brought to you today by K&K Pharmacy, where they offer in-house diabetes testing. Simple and convenient. The A1C test is only $20, and the A1C plus cholesterol test is $35 now at K&K Pharmacy, 1411 West American Boulevard. You can call them 806-272-7511 or check them out on their website, knkpharmacy.com. And Christine and Kay and all their employees hope that you have a blessed and prosperous 2019 from K&K Pharmacy here in Muleshoe. Well, our new year came in yesterday on Tuesday, and it was extremely cold, as the high here in Muleshoe was only 21 degrees. The low was 15 on Tuesday, and as of midnight so far, we've only got down to around 20 degrees, so we're a bit warmer today. Our high right now is 24 degrees around 11 o'clock Tuesday morning. There is a winter weather watch, but Bailey County and Muleshoe is not included in that winter weather watch. It's everything east of us, but they are calling for rain. The Weather Bureau snow, for Muleshoe, mostly cloudy, high near 35 degrees this afternoon, so we'll hopefully get out of the freezing mark, up to 35 this afternoon. Northwest winds around 5 miles per hour, becoming east-northeast this afternoon. Then a 40% chance of snow tonight, cloudy with a low around 20 degrees. East-northeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming north-northwest after midnight. New snow accumulations of less than half an inch are possible. Then Thursday, a 20% chance of snow, mostly cloudy, then gradually becoming sunny, high around 41 degrees during the day on Thursday. North-northwest winds around 10 miles per hour, mostly clear Thursday night, low around 21. Sunny on Friday, it's going to be really nice, high around 56 degrees for Muleshoe. West winds around 10 miles per hour, clear Friday night, low around 26. West winds around 10 miles per hour. Then Saturday, beginning our weekend, sunny, high all the way up into the 60s, around 64 degrees. West wind 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then partly cloudy Saturday night, low around 32. West-southwest winds around 10 miles per hour, mostly cloudy. On Sunday, high around 62 degrees. West-southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then Sunday night, mostly cloudy, low around 36. So that's pretty unbelievable as we're starting out this cold 2019, but by the time we get into the weekend, we'll be into the mid-60s on Saturday. And again, there is a winter storm watch, but it's everything east of Bailey County. It's not including us. So if they do get that a little bit wrong, you never know. We might get a decent amount of snow, but as of now, they're calling for a half an inch of snow or less possible, which starts overnight tonight on Wednesday with a 40% chance of snow, a 20% chance of snow mainly Thursday morning. The high today should be around 35, the low around 29. Thursday, the high around 41, mostly clear. Thursday night, low around 21, then warming up 56 on Friday and low 26, then 64 will be the high on Saturday with a low around 32. K&K Pharmacy has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a few moments, so please stay tuned. Take control of your First Bank of Muleshoe debit card right from your smartphone with the My Mobile Money app. It's customizable card monitoring and controls that help you manage your accounts. With My Mobile Money app, you can set interactive controls to help monitor activity and prevent unauthorized use. You can turn your card on or off, set alerts, and deny transactions based on merchant or transaction type and location, monitor and control dependent cardholder usage, receive notifications of possible fraudulent transactions, and take action, deposit checks through your phone. Download the My Mobile Money app now at the App Store or Google Play. For more information, you can also call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South 1st Street. The First Bank right here in Muleshoe, offering the My Mobile Money app. Available at the App Store or Google Play. Call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South 1st Street. The First Bank, member FDIC.
Liao. pure, yummy goodness. They have cheese, 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 and more cheese. Mexican food is tested to the limits once you get into Leo's. Come to 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas to get the best Tex-Mex from around the world.
Well, we mentioned last week that the Texas Department of Transportation would be fixing the roadway over the railroad tracks there at the crossroads here in Muleshoe beginning today through the end of the week, but that has been postponed due to the very cold winter weather that we're having, and it is rescheduled for Monday, January the 7th through Wednesday, January the 9th next week. They will be shutting down the crossroads there over the railroad tracks and be detouring traffic around that area through Muleshoe next week, so be aware of that. There will be a phase 2. It was originally scheduled for January 14th, but they think maybe they'll have to postpone that as well, but they'll let us know in the very near future as they resurface the roadway after they do all the repairs coming up next week. But once again, the repairs over the railroad tracks here at the crossroads in Muleshoe have been rescheduled for next week, Monday, January the 7th through Wednesday, January the 9th. Well, Louis Pacheco is being honored this weekend as one of the inductees into the 2008 Tejano Roots Hall of Fame class. They're having a dance and an induction ceremony this weekend. The induction ceremony will be Saturday, January the 5th at the Jim Wells County Fairgrounds in Alice, Texas, starting at 6 p.m., and he will be honored there along with 74 other inductees. They are chosen by a board there at the Tejano Roots Hall of Fame. Louis has more than 50 years of experience working in the Tex-Mex music industry and has played and worked with some of the greats. He is the owner-operator of Louis Shear Shack on Main Street here in Muleshoe and has his band Grupo Mezcal, along with Laura Leal, his daughter Monica, and Frank Riccio that plays all over the area. So congratulations to Louis Pacheco. Again, he's being inducted at 6 p.m. Saturday, January the 5th at the Jim Wells County Fairgrounds in Alice, Texas, into the 2018 Tejano Roots Hall of Fame class in their induction ceremony. Well, as of right now, the Mules and Lady Mules JV and varsity teams are scheduled to play tomorrow on Thursday, January the 3rd at Spearman, Texas, with the JV girls and boys games beginning at 5, the varsity girls at 6:30, and the varsity boys at 8 o'clock. Of course, that's an extremely long road trip up into the top of the Panhandle, about a 3-hour one-way drive, and who knows with what the weather conditions will be. And as of now, we understand the game is still on, but you might want to make sure to look out for possible cancellation or postponement of that district game up in Spearman tomorrow. Then on Saturday, JV and varsity basketball boys and girls teams will be in action here in Muleshoe. That's Saturday, January the 5th against River Road. Again, 5 o'clock, the JV teams, both boys and girls, will play. 6:30, the varsity girls. And 8 o'clock, the varsity boys will be in action here in Muleshoe versus River Road on Saturday, January the 5th. The Senior Center here in Muleshoe at Main and Avenue D plays bingo every Thursday afternoon at 1:30 p.m. On their menu today, on Wednesday, January the 2nd, they're serving chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes, country gravy, stewed okra, seasoned corn, and pumpkin squares. Thursday, beef soft taco, Spanish rice, broccoli, seasoned corn, mandarin oranges with whipped topping. And on Friday, January the 4th, fish or chicken strips, borracho beans, green peas, tossed vegetable salad, low-cal French dressing, whole wheat roll, and a tropical fruit mix. And you're always welcome to the Bailey County Senior Citizens Oneida Wagner Senior Center, Main and Avenue D. The Bailey County Sock Show has been moved to January the 25th. The Muleshoe Independent School District will continue to have their holiday on January the 18th and will be in school on Friday, January the 25th, so be aware of that. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a few moments, so please stay tuned. Since 1925, AIM Bank is proud to be one of the largest locally owned and operated banks in West Texas. Our expert bankers have an in-depth understanding of the local economy, and we are proud to provide our customers with quick local loan decisions. At AIM Bank, we know that strong local partnerships are crucial for growth and success. Investing in you has been our focus from day one. We provide the latest in technology for your online and mobile banking with features like mobile check deposit. At AIM Bank, we care about your accounts as much as you do, so we pride ourselves on real personal attention because we are also your neighbor. We invite you to come in and experience the real personal attention AIM Bank has to offer. We want to know you because we live, work, and raise our families right here in Muleshoe too. AIM Bank is committed to making a difference in the communities we serve. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Help us welcome to Muleshoe Dr. Kenneth Burke. Kenneth Burke, DO, is now practicing full-time in the medical clinic of Muleshoe and is ready to see patients. For an appointment, call today, 806-272-7544. Dr. Burke was born in De Leon, Texas, and went through Corpus Christi and Lubbock on his path to Muleshoe for his undergraduate training. And then in the U.S. Navy, he was responsible for mobilization and security of the medical and chaplain team. Shawnee, Georgia for medical school, and then Jersey City, New Jersey for his medical internship and family practice residency. Welcome to Muleshoe, Dr. Burke. He's purchased a home here and ready to make Muleshoe home again. For an appointment, call the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe, 806-272-7544. Help us welcome Kenneth Burke, DO, to Muleshoe. On your prayer list today, remember Donald Phelps. Matthew Alicon always needs to be on your prayers. Larry Combs. Sally Ellis, who's in the hospital, we understand. Keep Sally on your prayer list. Patricia Wilson, David Gallman, Orvis Burris, Nona Marlowe, Martha Jo Black. Kathy Wilson needs to remain on your prayer list as well. Please keep the family of Dole King on your prayer list. The family of Ruby Stanberry. The family of Gerald Pruitt. The family of Lisa Martinez needs to remain on your prayer list today. Please keep these families that are grieving the loss of loved ones over the holiday period. It's time now for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News Program, the first one of 2019, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can always hear our latest Muletrain News located on our website, free of charge, on demand. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page at muleshoetv.com.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. We'll hear from a blaster in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
The Sounds of Texas is brought to you here on AEW Broadband, Channel 6, and at muleshoetv.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe at 610 East American Boulevard, as well as in Morton at 1744 State Highway 114. They are celebrating rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric since 1939. They are owned by the members they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online at bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope that you enjoy the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Rhonda Lawrence of Andrews is a blaster.
The Blasters is a unit underneath the Commemorative Air Force. What we do is pyrotechnics for air shows. So all those bomb simulations and strafing runs and that kind of stuff that you see when you go to the air shows, that could be us doing that. Right now we have 50 members, and there's only 10 of us that are women. And you get to meet so many fantastic people, patriotic, country-loving people.
She's been doing it 20 years and has the title of Shooter in Charge.
I do anywhere from 5 to 10 a year. We actually go all over the United States. We've done them at Air Force bases in Georgia and Florida and Missouri. We've been contacted as far away as Elmendorf, Alaska.
Do you wear earplugs?
Earplugs or headsets or whatever we can get, definitely. It is the best seat in the house. We are right under where the planes fly, so it's not like we're trying to time our shots from 1,000 feet away. Some of the planes fly as low as 10 feet. Sometimes it's a little scary when you feel like you can reach out and touch them.
What materials do you use?
Sometimes we have sticks of dynamite, but most of the time we just use detonation cord, det cord, blasting caps, non-electric or electric blasting caps, and bags of gasoline.
How do you detonate?
With a 9-volt battery and a blasting cap.
It takes a while to get ready for an air show.
The air show usually starts at 12. We'll be out there before daylight. We like to see the crowd reactions when something goes off. It brings those planes to life. What we like to say is an air show without pyro is just another fly-in.
Sometimes they simulate an atomic bomb.
It's somewhere between 300 to 500 gallons of gas. Goes up in mushrooms and looks like an A-bomb.
She had a personal experience with the man who dropped the atomic bomb on Japan to end World War II.
Actually, Paul Tibbets, who flew the Enola Gay, is the one that inducted me into the CAF.
Do y'all use fireworks?
No, fireworks are dangerous. We don't.
For her real job, Rhonda Lawrence is lab director at the hospital in Andrews. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.